Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you guys the magnetic track feature in Camtasia 2020. Alright, so in the 2020 version of Camtasia, they have this new feature here if I hover down to the tracks called magnetic track. And it automatically removes spaces between media on this track. So this is really useful and handy when you are editing your videos and you know when you get those dead air or spaces in between and you have to drag everything. It can be a real pain if you have many chopped up media assets and you've got to move all of them down. I've had some pretty big projects and I had to delete something and then move everything over, and it took a while and had to make sure I didn't forget anything, and this makes it a lot easier. So I have some test footage right here of my business partner and best friend, Arit. And so let's just chop this up. So I'm gonna chop this up into many pieces. Okay, let's just say it's like that. And let's just start spacing these out. So let's say that I'm gonna simulate an editing and show you like as if you were editing and there were lots of spaces in between. So let's say you were going along and this chunk here you had to remove that chunk because it's like dead air, you made some mistakes, and then now you're left with this. Usually you would have to drag it down, drag it down, drag it down, that kind of thing, right? But now with this magnetic track feature, all you have to do is head over to the magnet, which is the U shape here, on the track that you want this to happen on, and then you click on it, and then boom, it removes all the spaces and they are all together. Now that can be a real time saver if you are constantly dragging your tracks over as you're editing. And let's say you don't want it, then you would click that and it would remove it, and then your track would be normal again. But you can see that it still left it here even though I removed the magnetic feature. And when you have the magnetic feature on, you can't move it along this track because they're pretty much glued together. You'd have to undo the magnet and then you can move it again. Now, obviously you don't want to do this magnetic feature if you have intentional black pauses in your videos, which I do sometimes with Arit, my business partner and best friend. I edit her music videos and there are intentional black pauses, so obviously I wouldn't use this feature on that. But on a typical tutorial video like this, I would. So this is a really cool new feature that Camtasia has added in their latest 2020 version. And I highly recommend using it if you are someone who is constantly dragging the tracks over the media over one by one. So that is how you use the magnetic track feature in Camtasia. If you guys like these kinds of videos, I have a 9+ hour Camtasia course that you guys can get 2 months free access to. It's got 70+ lectures, and if you want to fast track your Camtasia learning, I highly recommend checking it out. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.